Hello, fellow nature enthusiasts. I really think you're going to enjoy this video. This is one of my favorite campgrounds of all time. Deep Hole Recreation Area. Their campground is amazing. It is a primitive campground, which means there's no electric hookups, no sewer, nothing like that. But it's a great value. Depending on the time of year that you go, it's anywhere from $8 per night up to $15 per night. And it's a small campground. It only has about 9 sites. And it is beautiful. I mean, I have no words. You just have to watch the video and hopefully go and see it for yourself one day. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, the best site is site number 5. So if you can, try to book. You can book it on recreation.gov. And site 5, if you can't do site 5, maybe site 9. But I'm telling you, you will thank me later. Try to get site 5. It's fantastic. It's right on the water. And yeah, Deep Hole is about 2 hours north of Atlanta in the North Georgia mountains. And it's a real treat. But that's enough of the talk. Let me go ahead and let y'all enjoy the video. We finally made it back to Deep Hole. This has got to be my favorite campground here in Georgia. I mean, look at this. And this site is the all-time favorite. It's right on the water. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get set up. Start enjoying the site. I wanted to go ahead and show the campground now that I have the opportunity before the sun sets. So again, this is Deep Hole Campground in Suches, Georgia. The best site is the one we are at now. I waited for months to get this site. It's site number 5. It is the absolute best. Let me pan out so I can try to show how awesome this site is. Okay, so this is it. It's a nice big site. It's nestled in the woods, yet there's a good bit of clearing here. It's nice and level, and it's just stunning. I mean, we first came here before the leaves fell, and it was even more gorgeous, but it's still very beautiful. But as you can see, the campsite is there, fire pit there, and the water is right there. So it is literally right on the water here. Look at that. Isn't that pleasant? So at night, as we're sleeping, we'll be able to hear the sounds of the water, how calming that is. I tell you, I feel so blessed that we got this site that we've wanted to get for months now. Look at that. And the funny thing is, as popular as this site is and this campground is, especially to be such a small site, it only has 9 sites. I feel like, aside from one other person, and I think one other person just pulled up, if they're staying. I don't know if they are or not, but if they stay, there's just us and 2 other people. Before they got here, it was just us and 1 other person. So it's almost like we have the campground nearly to ourselves. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a tour here since there's not many other people here. I don't feel like I'm imposing on anyone. So there's one site here, which is directly across from us. It's not numbered, or at least I don't see a number. I think it had a number on it at some point, but there's no number now. Okay, so if we're 5, maybe this is 6. We're gonna assume, okay? It's decent as well. It's still across from the water, not too shabby. So during the summer, there's lots of people that come here and they do tubing and all sorts of like rafting, etc. And what they do, it's a campground, but also you can come pay $5 and you can spend the day so that you can utilize the trails as well as the ramp here. So this is the ramp right down here where people can go rafting. It's a nice long ramp that leads to the water there. And here's another view here. Oh, that's cute. They got some benches there. So it's not sunny right now, so it's hard to see how pretty this water really is. But trust me when I say it's nice and clear. And when the sun is shining, there's like this nice emerald tint to the water. Very popular during the warm season. Lots of rafting, lots of tubing. It's a really good time. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk down to the end of the ramp before it gets too dark so that I can show you guys the entrance here. And then I will walk the rest of the grounds and show the rest of the campsites. So a few other things about this particular campground. Since it is run by the I think Georgia Forestry Service, it's there's no electric, there's no running water to the campsites. They do have vault toilets and they do have water spigots for you to use. But yeah, so look at that. Nice easy ramp there to gain access to the water. Now, I don't fish, but apparently this area is great for catching trout as well. Many times you'll see people also here fishing. So, but yeah, I'll show you guys how clear that water is. Very nice. Anyway, let's go ahead and see the rest of these campsites before the sun sets. This is such a small campground that I'll be able to just walk the whole thing. Easy peasy. So, as is the case with much of North Georgia in the mountains, there are bears in the area, black bears. So just be mindful of what you do with your food, etc. So just to backtrack a little bit, since we kind of did a detour. There's site 5 where we are. Right there where I passed earlier was site 6. Okay, then here we have campsite 7. It's got a nice long driveway here. And as you can see, it butts up to site 6. So this would be great for like a group. If you were coming with lots of family, you could book 6, 7, and 8 actually have a nice party. But yeah, they have picnic tables and fire pits, the usual. These are actually pretty large fire rings. Okay. 8's right over there, as I said earlier. See? Yep. Okay. Let's continue on down. Here to the left, we have a set of the bear-proof trash cans. Now, right there to the right, where that big RV is, that is campsite 9. It is the only pull-through site here, and it is also right on the water. I'm not going to go over there and disturb his peace, but I trust that you could see it quite well. And there we have our bathrooms. Again, they are vault toilets. A little information area tells you a little bit about the park. Quiet hours 10 to 6. Fishing rules, etc. Other things you might need to know. And yes, as I said, it's run by the Forestry Service. Okay, so that was 9. Let's start the loop from the beginning here. And here we have Site 1. It's got a pretty decent driveway length, pretty decent tent pad. And let me see if I can get a little closer and show you this tent pad better. If I had to guess, I would say it's 12 by 12. Which I'm assuming they will all be the same. Right across the way here we have campsite 2. This one has a slightly longer driveway. And it's right next to the toilets. So that's great. All right. More trash cans to the right here. Okay, we have campsite 4 right here. It also has a long driveway, so if you have a long travel trailer or pop-up, site 4 would absolutely work for you. I'm sorry, yeah, that is site 4. Site 3 is right here to the right. Okay, you know what? Site 3 is great because it is extremely wide. I hope this shows on camera. Extremely wide. And a very, very deep driveway. So if you are someone like me that can't back a vehicle in to save your life, and you don't want to worry about obstructions, having to accidentally hit something or whatever the case may be, okay, site 3 is for you because there is a big wide opening. You shouldn't have to worry about hitting anything. Oh yeah, this one's nice. Site 5 is still the site for me though because it's right on the water. I tell you what though, if I ever come here when Jason isn't here to help me back in, I might pick this one. All right, let's keep it moving. Just remember, if you can't drive, you can't back in, site 3. Okay. And then of course now we're circling back around. That didn't take long at all. Like I said, this is a very small, very quaint campground. But very beautiful. You just wait till you see it in the summer. Trash cans. And our beloved Site 5. Actually, I think I did do a short video showing this during the warm season when everything was green and lush and beautiful. I think it was one of my shorts though. So if you want to see that, look for one of my shorts. It'll be there. But yeah, lush, green, gorgeous. Even now though, it's still very, very nice. Okay, so that's the tour of Deep Hole Campground, such as Georgia. Oh, and as far as fees go, okay, so I think it does change by the season, but I will say that we paid $8 a night for this campground. And this is November of 2023. $8 a night for all this gorgeous. My husband's just raking all the leaves. He wants it nice and cleared off here, and wow, he covered a lot of ground because look, all of this was covered with leaves. All right, he's got it looking very nice for us. Anyway, okay, I need to go ahead. Oh, just one more look at the water. So peaceful. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get set up in the inside so that we can start fixing something to eat. All right, what you cooking, babe?
Birthday dinner.
It's gonna be good. Nice. Some peppers. Some of that right there. Okay, all right, all right. Good baby, please let me start strong. Good baby, please let me start strong. Good baby, please let me start strong.
Smells great.
Ooh, I am excited about these fajitas. Ooh, I'm telling you, this is gonna be so good. We made way more than we needed. Simple but good. Wish y'all can smell this. Oh goodness. Frying up some, what you frying up? Nice. Frying up some bacon.
By the river?
By the river. Hopefully the bears don't smell it, but it's all right. We got enough to share with them, I suppose. Look at that. Such an absolutely beautiful morning. Look at this. It was absolutely amazing to hear the sound of the water all night long. Peace, relaxation, tranquility, all that just comes to mind. And that's exactly what it was. And what it is now, just total peace and relaxation. I cannot believe that we have this campground to ourselves. I mean, this is wild. Absolutely stunning. I could stay here forever, honestly. Okay, so I actually have a correction from one thing that I said earlier about Deep Hole Campground. They do not have a water spigot. I was wrong. So if you want water, you're going to have to bring it with you. There's another campground also run by the Forestry Service called Cooper's Creek. It's about 10 to 12 miles away. You'll have to get your water there, or in the little tiny town of Morganton Point. They also have a couple of businesses. There was a gas station that said that you can use their water spigot no problem to fill up your water. And they also have Morganton Point Campground, which has water available. And to use their water, you just pay the $5 day use fee, and you can fill up your water even though you're not camping there. So again, no water here. Definitely bring your own water. And the other thing I wanted to mention is this little inlet that goes to the water that I showed in my a little earlier on in the video. It's actually the beginning of the Toccoa River Canoe Trail. So you can let in right down there and just do the little canoe trail down the Toccoa River. That's pretty cool. So here it shows you where we are now, Deep Hole, and it shows you some of the landmarks and how far they are. But it looks like the entire thing is 13.8 miles, which terminates at Sandy Bottoms, which is also a recreation area that has camping, etc. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever done a canoe trail, so we might have to do something like that. So again, here's an illustration in the map here. Deep Hole, and okay, where's the river? Somewhere over here it takes you, I think it's the red line here, it takes you to Sandy Bottoms to there. Anyway, yeah, I'm horrible with maps. which he knows that. Very nice. We'll have to do that in the summertime. Yeah, I think that'll be fun.
Definitely not the red one.
No, okay. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, a peaceful day, a relaxing day. And I hope that wherever you are, you're able to go out and enjoy some of this beautiful world. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope you guys enjoyed the video today and your time outdoors with me. If so, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. That way you can join me on my next adventure. But until then, be good to yourself and do something that makes you happy today.